on to the third pair. The third pair is this one. This is the third pair. For these, I opted for copper wire, okay? So in order to save us a little time, I'm going to show you both 3 and 4 are pretty much the same step as far as the wire wrapping goes. So here is 3 and here is 4. This one I did copper, this one I did silver. So this part of the steps are the same. So just FYI. The only difference is that we're adding a charm on the bottom of this one, and with this one we're making our own head pin. Okay, so I'm going to show you those so you know what they are. Okay, so for this third one, this is the one with the 3 stars. Now I actually quite like both of these a lot. Where's my copper wire? For this one, I opted for 22 gauge bare copper wire. And this is just a lot of wire wrapping. It's pretty easy. So I like to start at the bottom of my earring. And for this first one, we have to create a head pin. So to do that, all you have to do is grab the tippy tip of your wire very close to the end of your round nose plier, and you're going to start to roll to make basically a simple loop. You're not going to get it the first time. You're going to let go of pressure, come back, and you're going to start to see how it starts to curlicue around the barrel of the plier. You're going to go 3 times. So right here I have 1, 2. When you get back to the end where you started, I consider that the starting point. That's 3. You're going to stop. Take this, take your thumb, bend it straight up. Take it off the plier, flip it over, so you have a little curlicue on the top there. We're going to take the tail and stick it through. Stick it through the little spiral you made. Grab your chain nose plier, grab a hold of the wire. You're going to have to grab that knot and pull it down. You're going to have to do it in a pretty slick motion to get it down there tight. It's going to create a rosette at the bottom. You're going to tuck in this little tail at the bottom and then kind of straighten out your nest. I call it a nest because you're going to put a bead in there, right? You got it to be straight. And there you go is your rosette. This is what it looks like. Okay. So now, the only thing I will mention about these stars as I'm putting them on is the blue ones. In all of my projects, I started with the hole that goes in between. Not the one up here on the top, because that one is kind of crookedy. So to start this, I prefer to go here and come up through the one that comes up the arm. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Also, this allows you to kind of get your rosette in there really nice and good. And if you want to even give it a little slight tug with your chain nose to make sure it's kind of fitting in there, good to go. So now we're going to take our round nose, and I am going to bend, go over the top, spin the plier, bring this all the way to the other side, go back to the top, turn it sideways, spin this down 3 times. 2, 3. One more if you can get it, because as I'm saying, this bead is kind of at a weird angle. So 4 if you can get it would be good. So you want it to be tight. And then I kind of got to try to tuck that down. There we go. Alright, so there is our first one. He's not very tight. I gotta get this tail down there. It's always kind of weird working at an interesting angle, but it is what it is. Okay, so there's that one. Now, we're basically just linking them. So that's pretty easy. So I'll do one more with you guys, and then I'm going to finish up these two. I'll probably put it into fast forward because this is just a bunch of wire wrapping. Okay. So when you're linking, you have to remember, that's why I like to start at the bottom. It helps me to remember. So this one is basically like the charm. So now we're going to create a loop here. And you kind of want all your loops to be the same size. Doesn't really matter what size it is as long as they're the same. And you're going to create this little wire. You're going to put your charm on there. Grab your round nose. Or, I'm sorry, your chain nose. Wrap 3 times. 3. And trim. And tuck. Always reminds me of a workout video when I say that. Now, if you get wonky with your wire wrap, you can try to grab it with your chain nose and kind of push it together so it looks nice there. Okay. Then you're going to take your silver star. Okay. Again, I'm going through the bottom of the star and coming up through the arm. I just did them all like that so I would remember to do the blue ones like that. And here, once we have our star on, excuse me, we're then again going to do another wrap at the top. One, 2, 3. And boom, tuck it in. Okay. Okay, just kind of want to check and make sure everybody is laying the right way they're supposed to be. Get gravity involved. Everybody looks to be cooperating today. Smashing. So there is project number 3. So the air conditioner did come on. I am going to do this one. Again, it's basically the same steps. To get the shell on, start with the shell and then just do the wire wrapping like we just did. So I am going to probably put that one in fast forward and the air conditioner's on. So here we go.